my purpose is to really help you find your passion in any industries that you're looking for. And especially the LinkedIn is massive, will be massive to connect with the people. So whether you enter a university or a company, it's about connecting people, connecting with the people, right? You're meeting new people, that's the key. So I'm gonna have a kind of focus on the LinkedIn, how do you leverage that? And also many case studies. So thank you very much for welcoming. My name is Brian, and let's get started. Okay, let's give me a yeah. So it's a small class, so I'm not gonna just give one side lecture. I want to interact with you guys. So one simple question I want to ask you. What makes you happy? Anybody? What makes you happy? Money. Money, okay. Okay. What about? Cat? Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I may heard some answers like food. And I went to the other day the Samsung, one of the big company here, and I asked one guy about his core value, and he said Samsung is one of his core values. So what about the other answers about what makes you happy? Love. Okay. Passion. Okay. Okay. What about the other answers? Hobbies that you can spend time on. Okay. Okay. So I start with the what makes you happy because it's very important in your life. So next question would be, what is your then the core value you really value in life? Whether you get a job or not, this value doesn't change. What are the values you think is important? Interest you're interested in, the passion, some topics that make you motivated, right? Okay. Community. Okay. So you feel a sense of belonging due to the activity with the community, within the community. Yeah, that's also very important. So what are the core values you think is important in your life? Health, empathy. Yeah, okay. And that's also very important. So my core value in my 20s was something global. So I pursued that when I was 21 years old, and that was the moment I started learning speaking. So I'm not a native speaker, but I started learning speaking part at the age of 21. And the Steve Jobs was kind of motivation for me at the time. Give a lecture, a presentation, in a very great way, convincing the investors to really invest the money into the company, Apple. And so I created a small study group called SPEC, Saturday Presentation English Class. So I had 9 years of operation of that club after even the graduation of the university. So the value made me really focus on whatever the path, because you will see a lot of challenges. Many mentors, many businessmen have a different career path, and there is no answer. So you'll be confused because we're not aware of all the industries and companies and what I can do in the future. So what is your concern recently? I asked the guy and said, getting a job, right? Is that true? What do you think is the getting a job? What is the getting a job? It's just getting a place you will work. Getting a job is you choose the place or environment and people you want to help. So definitely what's important in life life is you find a place or people you want to help. Without that motivation, even the big names will not satisfy you. I met thousands of people as a career coach for the last decade. Thousands of people unhappy because they just chose the company by the names. They didn't know what kind of values they pursue, what kind of self they want to be. So one concept I want to deliver today is the future self. And you have a current self here, and you're going to be a future self, right? You're going to get there if you draw this clearly. So how do you see in yourself in 5 years? You're going to be a businessman, probably. How many of you want to start a company, found your own company? Okay, that could be an option, right? What about getting a job after graduation? You want to get a job after graduation? Okay, that could be another option. So what's important in life is you choose a thing or path, and you cannot rewind that path, which means your decision is so important. So what kind of criteria would you have in terms of selecting the company? So as I mentioned, the value is the one. You must persist. You must keep in terms of finding a job. So today's topic is a LinkedIn, the power of connections, the value of connections. So in my 20s, I said I pursued something global, which was my main value. And now I'm a career coach, one of the partner coach of a US company called RiseSmart. They help the laid-off employees get a job. So I work as a transition coach. So I met a lot of people who got fired from the company, unfortunately, and help them get a job in the market. And previously, I chose the international sales role. My first company was the biotech company, and that was a picture from Dubai, in India. And then I transferred to next one as an APEC director. That is a company actually I founded. I founded the medical device international trading company as an APEC director. And the company, the product I chose is from the US company as a medical device manufacturer. And then I transferred to a Switzerland AI company called Sophia Genetics. And I became a head of Korea, the South Korean manager. And that happened thanks to LinkedIn. So that was the moment I found LinkedIn so interesting. So, and now I'm a career coach, helping others, realizing my current value, helping other people. So the connecting the dots is definitely the really important keyword. Once the Steve Jobs said, it's not just connecting your experiences, it's connecting the people. So I came here. How? I came here thanks to LinkedIn. The content meeting or the lecture. So you're going to choose in the future, very soon, who you are going to meet, right? And you also may request a coffee chat with me later, and I'm open to that as well. Yeah. Because LinkedIn is a platform where you can connect with anyone. What's important is you should choose who you want to meet. And a lot of times people feel lack of confidence before contacting others. Why? They're not really sure about their ability, capability. They don't know even what they like sometimes, so it's really difficult to embrace that kind of challenges and connecting with the people. So I'm going to be your first coffee chat partner if you are open to have a conversation later after the lecture. That's one kindness I want to give to you. So connecting the dots with the global environment. Previously I visited many countries, and now I'm doing a lot of Zoom meeting with the partners you see. And yeah, we will have a hybrid model of business meetings. How many of you have a kind of a business experience, like internship or any project you do with the company members? Okay, 2 or 3. Okay, yeah. So business is simply helping the company grow. And what's important, as I said, we need to find a company or people you want to help. But a lot of people do the opposite. They are waiting companies to be chosen, not approaching the company or help the company. That's the biggest difference between the failure and winning. I made a lot of winning stories by coaching. And one story I want to tell. One guy in Korea had a working holiday visa to Taiwan. And he came to me for career counseling. And he said, yeah, I'm visiting Taiwan and I want to have a maybe restaurant job there, learning Chinese language. Okay. But I don't think that's a good idea. Let's do something crazy. And he followed my advice and went to 3 co-working spaces. You guys know co-working space where there are many startups, and also there are accelerator incubating the company, and there are many events as well. And within 2 weeks of Taiwan life in Taiwan, he had a chance to talk with one of the influencer marketing company from UK, the CEO from the company. And the CEO would like to hire 2 Korean people, but he doesn't speak Korean. So he asked him to help me in terms of interviewing. And he helped them find right the candidates during the interview. And that CEO of an influencer marketing startup introduced one company CEO. You know the application called Forest? It's a meditation application. $40 million. It's a huge company. And that headquarters is located in Taiwan. And that right after the meeting with the CEO at the Forest, he became the country manager of South Korea at the age of 24. So a huge difference of selection or choosing. So one option would be like getting a part-time job in Taiwan and restaurant job. That's okay. But I suggest something different, something crazy, and he became a country manager of one of the startups. So after 2 years at Forest, he founded his own e-commerce company for beauty products, importing the Korean products into the Taiwan market. So he's really successful, and now he's a 27 years old guy. So I see your future will be very interesting. And myself, I didn't graduate with big name university or big name companies, but I chose my own different paths, and now I'm happy with it. I have a 7-year-old son, and in the morning, I take him to the kindergarten, and after he finishes, I take him to the home for 7 years. But there's no kind of absence of a father in his life at the moment. So I chose this way, this path, because I'm happy with this. And this is based on not social pressure, it's based on my decision and my values. In my 20s was something global, connecting the dots, and now helping other people. That's my values that make me motivated. And I'm really grateful today because we are connected thanks to the power of connecting the dots. And the LinkedIn is a super powerful tool that you can connect with anyone. And myself as well, because I said already, you can reach out to me. So one of the posting, the other guy from after the business meeting, Brandon posted saying, had the pleasure of talking with Brian yesterday about extending our company's global impact. A big thanks to the Must Accelerator, which is I partnered as a kind of consultant for setting us up, and hashtags. And there's a me in the picture. So business coffee chat, there's one type of a posting that you can do. Although you're not a company member, you can start doing that because that generates many attention from the company, CEOs, and HR members, even any entrepreneurs looking for the talents. So everyone here looking for the talents. And you guys are talents, right? So yeah, why not express and be present in the LinkedIn? I'm not talking to Instagram, or Thread. And this is a really important tool that make you shine. And me as well, I'm connected out here because of this. And you will see the power of a connection and LinkedIn, but you're not realizing that at the moment, which is you might have some doubts at the moment, but over time you will see that. And please send me a message even after the lecture later if you change your life thanks to LinkedIn. And this is one experience. I helped one Korean startup extending their business to Singapore market. So I sent a message. Hi Isabella, this is Brian from Persona AI, which the company I'm helping, based in Korea. I'm seeking AI-driven thinkers, innovators, and startups across the globe. Can I connect with you? Take care, Brian. And she answered and accepted my connection and answered. Hi Brian, good to be connected with you. Interested to hear what you're building at the Persona AI. And we set a meeting and have several Zoom meetings. And what happened? We had a contract, 200,000 US dollar deal after 1 month. So this is not just a job portal, it's about connecting the people, which means you can do the marketing, you can do the business development as well. So this is a part of the business development activity I did with the LinkedIn, with the Singaporean market. So we are very successful helping the AI company going into the Singapore market by searching the right keyword. At the time, the keyword was AI and chatbot. And I found 200 candidates, and I sent a message within 2 hours. So on LinkedIn, if you send a message within 2 hours, you can do 200 contacts. I tested it, and around 20% answered with the right message. So you see that I'm not selling something. It's important when you approach people, do not tell about your purpose. I want to have a mentoring session with you. It could be okay, but sometimes they're busy. Sometimes they feel rude because they're too direct sometimes. So this is a sales approach saying, I'm kind of looking for the community, like value. So innovators and thinkers and startups in Singapore. And that generates interest about me, not the company. And so she accepted. Same way, when you approach many people, I'm the easy one. So please try me after. But most of the people, they are not answering. They are rejecting. So you feel rejected, not really happy with that because it's a rejection. That's not make us feel good, you know. So just think of numbers. If you contact 10 people, if If you have 2 answers, that's good. That's good sign. Okay? But if you try to just 8 times, you get nothing 2 more times. Okay? Yeah, remember that. That's really important. What about this? This is also a very interesting one. You know, how many people, how many foreign students are living in Korea? 200,000. They are living in Korea. And Rana, the lady next behind me, contacted me on LinkedIn, and she said the foreign students in Korea want to get a job after graduation. So, Brian, can you help us to set up our LinkedIn profile? It's okay. I said okay, and we had this time, and I posted it, and a lot of people liked it. So 5,000 people. It is called in marketing term the impressions. So 5,000 people view this one, right? So luckily there was one person interested in hiring some of them. So one got the job as a foreign student as well. So it's not like other SNS. So focus on this one from today. So how many of you are already using LinkedIn? Okay. Have you got any kind of job offers? Anybody who got job offers or internships? Not yet. Okay. I know this is not. So from today, you're gonna have more. So what about copy to recast? Have you ever tried the copy to recast? Anybody? No one. Okay. So from today, please do. So I gather 20 people who are open to copy chess. I'll show that later. I call this project called Mentoring Coach. It's a non-profit project having mentors. So I'm going to give you the list. So now you have at least 20 very, very kind professionals from different industries open to the conversation with you. So having that first experience will open your eyes. So one of the ways that I help the leaders is make them do the webinar with me. So after the webinar, they express their experience and they really become more confident in terms of helping other people. So today, as a kind of a person with a helping other value, this value is really important because the essence of business is helping. But the competition is the opposite value of helping people. So when you think about competition, you're not be winning in terms of interviews and jobs. Okay? So remember which value? Helping others. Okay? So every time you meet people, think of what can I help? Anything. So in my 20s, I teach English, the basic English to people. Because everyone in Korea, they probably open to learning English. So in my 30s, I help them kind of find their career path. So that was a hobby at the time. Like 12 years ago, I started coaching as a hobby, and it became my job today. And help you to build a new market. What about this job? Yeah, this could happen immediately for you. There are a lot of startups who want to enter the Korean market. So Alice from Italy sent me a LinkedIn message. Hi Brian, I'm Alice, brand building director of Calify. And I just moved to Seoul to explore the Korean market and expand the business here. As I saw your outstanding profile and expertise, which covers also AI, I want to have a meeting with you. So I helped this company enter the South Korean market around 6 months, no kind of income, just volunteering. But I had a really great experience in terms of working with European people, the startup from Italy. So this is also something you can suggest to the early stage startups. So send the message, I want to help your company enter South Korean market. Is there anything that I can do? Maybe you can start Korean blog or Instagram. Anything you can suggest. But why we cannot start this kind of thing? Because it's not formula-based actually. It's idea. It's a kind of differentiated approach, like the Taiwan guy. I mean, the guy who went to Taiwan with a working holiday visa. So can you imagine helping this company? Can you imagine that? Yeah, you can do. You can do anything. But when the company is grown up, it's really difficult to find what to help. Because they are already having all the positions, all the talents helping them. So that's the point where you see the gap. Small company, bigger company. So helping small company will give you more probability of being accepted, whether it's a volunteer or internship. So the other story. You know the ICAP, the brand name ICAP? So one lady, student, after graduation, got a part-time in IKEA Gwangyang. And she found the job is interesting because her senior, the manager, was a guy from Europe, in Korea. That's interesting. So she decided to work IKEA brand for her future career. And now she is in Sweden. What happened? She contacted the DPO team in Sweden, headquarters of IKEA. DPO means Digital Product Organization. It's an internet consulting organization of IKEA. And she contacted the head of the DPO and had a coffee just several times. But she found her experience is not enough to enter immediately the team in the DPO. But after the job part-time, she had to just trip to Europe. And which country? In Sweden. And she contacted again the head of the DPO, and we had a meeting, and the DPO team had made a job for her. So she's now in Sweden. He thinks her passion is so outstanding, and so he made a job for her. And this is not based on the formula. So choosing different paths will give you a lot of different chances. Please believe that. Okay? And another opportunity helping North Korean defectors visiting Washington, D.C. And James, who had a North Korean defector father, contacted me. He couldn't speak Korean, so asked me for a translation, interpretation. So I had a Zoom meeting at 3 a.m. in Korea, helping the North Korean defectors. So how could I, in life, meet the North Korean defectors? This is amazing, and this happened thanks to the connection of LinkedIn and my presence on it. And also you can post some insights or your learnings as well on LinkedIn. So a lot of people will react to you. And hiring talent. I'm not a headhunter, but I posted hiring foreigner in Korea junior business development role of fast-growing biotech firm based in Korea. Seoul-based permanent position, visa sponsorship for a foreigner, no experience to 5 years experience, bio major, prepared, good salary offer, no fluent Korean speaking. And this happened within 1 day, 13,000 impressions of this posting. And after 2 days, we got hundreds of applications without any advertisement of that job posting. So you see the magic you could do, right? Could you do that? So first, strategy 1 on LinkedIn is upgrading your profile. Strategy 2 is start posting your lessons, your learning. And strategy 3 is connecting with the people and asking for anything that you might help that early stage company, or even it could be individuals as well. So opportunities are not given. You need to seek opportunities to have opportunities. That's my point, actually. So this is me. So connect with me from today. Since I have 28,000 connections, if you're connected with me, you will immediately have my second connection and third connection to your network, which means you're going to have at least 100,000 connections connected to your network. Because within third connection, you can reach out to each other. If it's out of a third connection, they cannot click on your profile. So that's the hurdle LinkedIn has in terms of connecting with many people. So one single man today, you connect with me, you will have a lot of people now can view your profile, and now you can view their profile as well. So absolute number of connection, I recommend 500. So anyone who have more than 100 connections on LinkedIn? Not yet? Okay. Okay, that's okay. So many cases, I'll skip that. So career branding. The above one is not really good. The down there is better. So junior marketer, Google Analytics, GA, search engine optimization, SEO, paid ad, digital marketing, English club leader. Another person, unemployed, no, don't do that. And sales specialist, retail, the food distribution, revenue management, and I'm having a gap year this quarter. So have at least 5 keywords that represent your current self and the future self. Why future self is important? It's your direction. So people will recognize that keyword and give you the opportunity. So even though no experience, if you have your right keyword, the recruiter will search you and give you the job. So this is everything about LinkedIn. So please interpret this one. There are 4 dimensions, different angles. As a job seeker, for example, and a recruiter perspective, and sales and marketer perspective, and the solopreneur perspective, like myself, I do the content creation, community activity, like building a mentoring bridge to introduce mentors really in the society, and college activity I do around 5 a week, and completely provide a global comment in 4 different perspectives. And a job seeker, yeah, definitely you search jobs with the right keyword, and the people search you search the right people, and interact with the contents posted. If there's a CEO or any entrepreneurs and startups, just connect with them or comment on them. So they'll notice your profile and they click on your profile, and probably you can generate some conversation. Yeah, no doubt. And cognitive activity, please do that from today. And content production about the lessons and learning. So for example, if you have a picture today, maybe you can summarize some points, your insights or your lessons of learning in your own words. Previously, a lot of people do that on blog, but now it's LinkedIn. Okay. So this is a little bit about the LinkedIn part. I said I'm not going to do solo kind of approach, so I'm going to interact with you. So what makes difficult to use LinkedIn with this kind of full activity I mentioned? What do you think? What makes you difficult to do the whole activity? Some activity you might do. Yeah, you're not used to using LinkedIn yet. Definitely, it's new, and a lot of people have a bias in terms of LinkedIn is a job portal. No, it's a job portal functions like 20%. 80% is about the understanding the people with similar values and build community and that building as well, like a mentoring bridge project. So from today, I want you to really initiate a project, an interesting project. Some easy project I can suggest is an interview project. interview with the consulting areas, 10 people. What about that? That's interesting. You say about your introduction in the message, you propose why you're doing the research, and through that activity, you will learn a lot, not just the knowledge from them. You will have 10 people in your network, right? Yeah. So a lot of people say, I want to do the consulting without contacting any consulting guys, right? So what makes it difficult to use LinkedIn fully? What do you think? Yeah, it's a job board mainly, so it's no kind of formula or specific rules that use it this way, that way. Okay. What about the other reasons why it's difficult to use LinkedIn? Do you have an answer? Complicated. Setting profile takes time. Yeah, definitely takes time. Yeah, that's true. So one difficulty I see common is setting profile takes time. So allow yourself to upgrade your profile on 1 week, at least 1 hour a day. It takes that much time because to set your keywords, it takes time. What kind of position I want? No, not just the student at Utah University. That's not some search keyword, searchable keyword. So think of the opposite side. There's recruiter, the stock owners, headhunters. Which keywords they are looking for as a kind of to find a junior level talents. So think of that keywords. So one lady who said SCM associate. Associate means a kind of junior position. SCM means supply chain management. She got the offer from the Coupang immediately. So she's not at Coupang. So knowing the future self, your target position will give you the chance, opportunities. A lot of people don't know which kind of position I'm looking for. So set at least the 2 positions that you're looking for, like a sales and marketing or business development or something like that. But no more than 2. Like finance, sales, HR, that makes it difficult to know what they really want. So this is really one picture telling everything and the job's perspective. And sales and marketer perspective, you see the cold calling activity, which means you contact people the first time online and set a meeting. And a lot of sales and marketing people, recruiter and solopreneur doing the activity on LinkedIn. So obviously these are the 4 types that are very active on LinkedIn. So they are posting every day. So it's easy for you to connect with them and interact with them or have a coffee chat, whatever the activity you do. And the project, as I recommended, interview project is something you guys can do. And that will be your portfolio. What kind of efforts have you gained to do this job? And people don't have any project on that specific subject. So, can you initiate a project? If you have a project and you're not sure about the project, send me a message as well. I'll give you some tips as well. Okay? So this is job offer I gained from the Switzerland. Hi Brian, thank you for accepting my invitation. I accepted the easy first connection request. I'm interested to see if you're open to considering your career opportunity. I'm recruiting for an excellent career opportunity, working in the next generation sequence market-based inquiry. This is where I accepted the Switzerland AI company's Korean country manager job offer in 2017. And that was a moment I said, oh, LinkedIn is crazy. I got the offer from the Swiss startup, because I had just 6 years of experience at the time. This is too early, but this happened because I have my brand on with the target keyword. At the time, it was genomics. That was the first area I entered. Similarly, many discussions, and this is happening. So your title, when you have title, maximum 5 keywords, and for consideration, it could be universal, searchable keyword, and you can prioritize the keywords to have a professional image of your brand. Although you're a student, yeah, definitely you can have your own the keyword relevant to your position, relevant to your target industry. And word harmony is the kind of image that make you strong on LinkedIn. And this is searchable, so think about the other opposite side. Who searches that keyword? So you don't write very specific keywords. And in the special tab, you can upload your picture or video. So you may add a portfolio or exhibition photo or some contents you're learning, something like that. So I had a conversation last week with the 20 years of HR experience, and I asked, so do you check LinkedIn during the hiring process? And two said, absolutely, I searched them. Although they don't put the LinkedIn address in the CV, they check to further explore their activity, what they're interested in. So this is reality. Even in the business meeting, yeah, after the meeting, I check their LinkedIn profile. Yeah, 100%. They don't have a LinkedIn account as a candidate or partner. This is nonsense. So in the business world, LinkedIn is 100%. And in the job seeking market, probably not 100%, but yeah, it's definitely getting at least 90%. Because the recruiter is checking their LinkedIn profile. So in the CV, in my case, I recommend you put the LinkedIn profile address so that they will search. They can just click on your URL. Okay. Excuse me, how many minutes do I have in terms of lecturing? I started a bit late, so I'm not sure the exact timing.
Maybe like 10 minutes left.
Around 10 minutes? 10 or 15. Okay, I'm going to do some demo from now on. So, probably this is my profile. And probably this is two-person requesting connection with me. Thank you for that. And so I posted right before this session in Korean saying connecting dot is important. And if you want to grow, please choose who to meet. And with some photos in the art cafe, as a nearby cafe, and you see the reaction of people 25 and impression over 1,000. I'm going to show you a recast of coffee chat that I said yes just before this. So this is exactly very well-mannered kind of approach in terms of meeting a lot of entrepreneurs and C-levels people. And she said she's introduced by Eunha Chang, which I know, not close relationship, but she knows me, and she recommended me to Lily, and studied in Virginia University, and so recast this now. I would like to have a conversation with you through the coffee chat about getting a job overseas in global market, and that was really well structured since it has the introduction, some coincidences between me and Eun-ha, who introduced me to her, and I said thank you very much for reaching out, and I would like to have a coffee chat with you. Are you available on the daytime, morning, or afternoon? And she said, I should answer after that. So this is something will open your opportunities. Can you believe that? You should believe that. Will open your opportunities. So similarly, many conversations with different people. And Maria, for example, is a career coach in Pakistan now. It's really interesting to have a conversation with her. Similarly, entrepreneurs, students, and how this happened. How this happened? Because I post, I connect with the people, absolute number, connection number, not like this one, but at least 500 people. And after that, after today's lecture, if you have time, I have a free video about career branding in Korean, so you can check that out. And the Mentoring Bridge, which is a non-profit project I have at the moment, if you click on this page, there is a link that you can see, and you will see the mentor list, and you can contact them, as I already have their introduction in the separate page. Let me check. Sorry, the connection's a bit slower. Okay, yeah, this is the mentors. They are willing to have a conversation with you. So it's opening. Yeah, now it's good. Me and another coach and he's working as a country manager of an AI startup in Korea. He's a kind of solopreneur, like one person in Korea. And another mentor, he served in Adidas Korea 20 years as a supply chain management leader. And Mr. Nam, also the country manager of a travel tech company. And Jenny has a 20 years of HR experience. She's really good in terms of HR functions and all that. So this is a free project I made, and really enjoyed the conversation with them. So how to find? Connect with me on LinkedIn, and here is a LinkedIn page of a Mentoring Bridge. So, okay. So I just was told the extended time. I will have a kind of a 30 minutes more. So let's have a break. 10-minute break. I'll be here. So if you're concerned about your career, I'll have a